काफ़ी टाइम बाद वीडियो बना रहे हैं. I know it's been a complaint with me and even I'm complaining back myself that videos आने में बहुत ज़्यादा late हो रहा है and that's due to my professional work commitments that I have. Okay, so coming back to this video, आज का वीडियो है HIIT, that's high intensity interval cardio, and or you can say versus LISS, that's LISS, which means lower intensity steady state cardio. पहले देखते हैं कि lower intensity steady state cardio होता क्या है. This is a normal cardio जो almost हर इंसान करता है, whether he's cycling, he or she's cycling, whether it's running on a treadmill in a park or on a track, normal jogging, elliptical trainer पे workout cardio करना, that's cross trainer पे cardio करना. This involves almost where a person does cardio for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes and even 90 minutes. It's क्योंकि ये इतना lower intensity पे होता है, okay, so that's why people can continue doing it for long duration of time. इसमें होता क्या कि जो heart rate हमारा होता है उसका हम maximum 50 to 60% of utilization करते हैं. That's 50 to 60% of max heart rate जो हम जिस पे हम पहुंचते हैं, जिस पे हम रीच करते हैं, right? Now talking about HIIT. HIIT कभी भी इतने long duration के लिए नहीं हो सकता because we hit approximately 90 to 95% of our heart rate, right? HIIT हमें अगर करना होता है तो it's very small burst of high intensity cardios like running in a speed of approximately 24-25 kilometers or even 30 kilometers an hour, okay, for a duration of approximately 20 seconds or 30 seconds or max 40 seconds. Or if you are doing any other state of high intensity cardio like air bike pe if you're doing it, or if you're doing burpees, or if you're including two types of cardios like burpee and a high intensity skipping exercise, which you can't continue for longer duration of time. HIIT से recover करने में हमें time लगता है because we have to get our heartbeats to normal. So LISS, that is lower intensity steady state cardio, it burns fat as fuel. However, HIIT, that's high intensity interval training, it burns carbs as fuel. Okay, I'll tell you how it happens. So when we inhale oxygen, okay, oxygen हमारे fat cells से जाके combine करता है, okay, और फिर वो energy produce करता है. So when we are doing cardio at a low intensity, at a very steady state, okay, this is the process which takes place in our body. However, when we do HIIT, okay, ये जो process होता है ऑक्सीजन को फैट सेल से कंबाइन करना, फैट को बर्न करना, और फिर हमारी जो बॉडी होती है वो एज अ फ्यूल सोर्स फैट को यूज करती है. दिस इज अ स्लो प्रोसेस, दिस इज अ वेरी स्टडी प्रोसेस. HIIT में ये प्रोसेस अपने आप को सस्टेन नहीं कर पाता, सस्टेनेबिलिटी में प्रॉब्लम होता है. Okay, because when we are utilizing our body, when we're using our body to perform those high intensity workouts, okay, it can't keep up. This process of oxygen combining with fat, this can't keep up. So what it does, it combines with carbs, and then our body uses carb as fuel source. So we burn carbs instead of fat when we do HIIT. अगर आप नॉर्मल ट्रेनर्स से पूछोगे, ओके, जो लिटरली सर्टिफाइड ट्रेनर्स होते हैं, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दोज हाउस होल्ड ट्रेनर्स, ओके, उनसे अगर आप पूछोगे कि विच इज मीन्स व्हाट डू दे प्रेफर, HIIT और LISS, दैट्स लोअर इंटेंसिटी स्टेडी स्टेट कार्डियो, what they will say, it totally depends on the need of your body, what you really require. Okay. However, there are trainers who will say that LISS is better. Why? Because it involves fat burn. Your body is in a fat burning zone. So lower intensity steady state cardio is good for you. That's what maximum trainers will tell you. However, they completely ignore what you actually require, what your body actually requires. If I compare LISS with HIIT from the calories burning perspective, okay, I'll give you a very simple answer in this, is that because LISS is a steady state cardio, okay, lower intensity steady state cardio, the amount of calories you burn within that duration of time, whether it's 20 minutes, whether it's 60 minutes, whether it's 90 minutes, it's comparatively lower as compared to HIIT. Okay, I'm talking about calories, I'm not talking about fat, I'm not talking about carbs, I'm talking about the calorie burns. Okay, in HIIT, what happens is, because you do short sprints, that's of 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, okay, your body needs time to recover, it needs oxygen to recover. So this recovery period is the time when your body utilizes the carbs to burn, okay, and the calories to burn, that is the calories from the carbs to burn. And this is comparatively higher if I compare it to LISS. So अगर मैं calorie burning perspective से बोलूँ, तो HIIT में आप जितना calorie burn करते हो, that's comparatively higher as than lower intensity steady state cardio. The main debate comes when people talk about which is better, okay, LISS or HIIT. Okay, look, दोनों का perspective अलग होता है. Doing HIIT is a completely different perspective. Doing LISS is a completely different perspective. However, when someone does lower intensity steady state cardio, they say that because your body burns fat, LISS is better. However, in HIIT, it's completely opposite. Your body doesn't burn fat, as I just said, it burns carbs as fuel source. However, when we burn carbs or whether we burn fat, what we normally burn are the calories within our body. Okay, so that's where the perspective goes. However, सबके करने का तरीका अलग होता है. Okay, why they are doing lower intensity steady state cardio or why they are doing high intensity interval training is completely different. Okay, it's completely up to them. A person doing heavyweight training won't normally go for an LISS. He or she would probably go for HIIT so that they do not lose those muscles. Okay, because heavyweight training के बाद उनकी body इतनी deplete हो चुकी होती है फ्यूल से या फिर आप बोलो कार्ब्स से या फिर एनर्जी से, इन अदर वर्ड्स, ओके, कि वो LISS नहीं कर सकते. सो दे नॉर्मली गो फॉर HIIT टू बर्न मोर कैलोरीज विद इन अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. So in HIIT, the stimulus comes from the CNS, that's the central nervous system. Okay, the body is in such a hard working zone that it triggers a metabolic response. Okay, and your body gets into a recovery zone where it utilizes the calories later on when you are recovering post your HIIT, that's your high intensity interval training workouts. For example, if you're running at a speed of 30 for approximately 30 seconds, okay, and you take approximately 3 minutes to recover, और फिर आप रीस्टार्ट करते हो फॉर वो 30 मिनट्स ऑफ जो हाई इंटेंसिटी रनिंग होती है. सो वो 3 मिनट का जो टाइम होता है, दैट्स द टाइम वेयर योर बॉडी यूटिलाइजेज द कैलोरीज टू बर्न. और उसके बाद फिर से जब आप रिकवर करते हो आफ्टर अनदर स्प्रिंट of HIIT, that's the time that your body again burns calories. Okay, this is how the central nervous system works when you're doing HIIT and your body is in a hard working zone. Nothing of this sort happens when you do LISS, that's lower intensity steady state cardio. The central nervous system doesn't come into play. Another thing is, in HIIT, your body requires more oxygen post your workout, not when you are doing it. However, in lower intensity steady state cardio, your body requires oxygen while you are doing that workout, whether you are running for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. आप without oxygen वो नहीं कर सकते, without उतना continuous oxygen flow आप नहीं कर सकते. Okay, so burning fat, you're burning calories while doing that workout. However, in HIIT, you burn calories, you burn carbs post your workout because your body really needs oxygen. So this is where also the central nervous system plays its part. It plays its part in the HIIT, not in LISS. If someone asks me that which is better, whether it's HIIT, whether it's LISS, there are 2-3 points which I would like to highlight. The first is the need of your body, what you actually need, what your body actually needs. Whether you just want to go ahead, burn more fat, okay, burn more calories through fat, that is, doing lower intensity, steady state cardio, and you don't care about how big your muscles are, or you want to sustain your muscularity or anything like that, right? In HIIT, okay, what happens is you don't want to lose your muscles. You want short-term bursts of energy, short-term bursts of high-intensity cardio where you do not lose muscles, and you utilize your carbs as a fuel rather than your fat. However, in the end, it's the calories that you are burning. Okay. The second is sustainability. आप कब तक sustain कर सकते हो? Sustainability में I would say LISS can be sustained for longer period of time, lengthier period as compared to HIIT. What happens is with LISS, because these are the workouts which doesn't put pressure on your body, which doesn't put much pressure on your body, I would say. Okay, so you can continue doing this for a longer period of time, for a lengthier duration. However, in HIIT, because with age, your body can't sustain that short-term bursts. Okay. Also, I would say that because it affects the central nervous system, that plays a very big part in the sustainability part. Plus, your recovery period plays a very big part. When you start aging, okay, when you go past 35, 36, okay, your recovery period takes time. Your recovery period is lengthier as compared to your HIIT, those short-term burst workout. So that's also where you need to take a call. Now comes the metabolism part. From a metabolism perspective, I would say LISS and HIIT both are good in some ways and bad in some ways. Why bad? What happens is when you do HIIT for a longer duration of time, okay, because your body is in such a shock for that shorter duration, it affects your glucocorticoids. Glucocorticoids affect glucose metabolism in the body, okay, which takes place in the adrenal cortex. So if that gets affected, okay, there are chances that your your sugar level will fluctuate in the longer run, okay, because there are technicalities that are involved, so I'm not getting into so much technicalities. Overall, I'll just say that yes, it will affect your glucose metabolism, that is your blood sugar level. If I talk from an LISS perspective, may even if you have got any sugar related disease, it won't affect it. It won't affect it it won't affect it in a good manner. Okay, it will just control that. It won't आपका जो ग्लूकोज मेटाबॉलिज्म है उससे ज़्यादा छेड़छाड़ नहीं करेगा LISS, बट हाँ वो कंट्रोल करके रखेगा. However, in a longer duration, it's of no use. Third and the final point I would say is from an injury perspective. When you do LISS for a longer duration of time, for example, if you're just doing jogging for a longer duration of time, what happens is वो आपके knees पे और आपके जो hip flexors हैं उस पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर डालता है, because this is just one kind of a motion that your body is doing for so long. So it puts pressure in your knee joints. I'm just giving an example of jogging. So one is it puts pressure in your knee joints and your hip flexors. So इनमें injury के chances बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाते हैं. So to reduce this, what I would say is instead of just doing one form of cardio in LISS, go for various forms of cardio like cycling. You can go ahead and do elliptical training, that's cross training, or you can do skipping, or you can just do some burpees. Okay, you can even combine these, that 10 minutes you do cycling, 10 minutes you do jogging, 5 minutes of skipping. So you can combine these to relatively decrease the injury chances. In HIIT, the injury chances increase when you start aging, because with aging, body oxidizes. The oxidization process in our body, it goes up when you start aging. Okay, that's how it works. So जब आपका oxidization process as you age जब चलता रहता है, तो आपके bones उतने ज़्यादा strong नहीं होते. So that's why आप HIIT को ज़्यादा दिन तक सस्टेन भी नहीं कर पाओगे, बिकॉज जब आपके बोन्स उतने ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं होंगे, वो जो शॉर्ट टर्म बर्स्ट्स होते हैं उससे बोन्स पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर पड़ता है, उससे आपके हार्ट पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर पड़ता है, उससे आपके सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर पड़ता है. सो टेकिंग दीज थिंग्स इनटू अकाउंट, आई वुड से LISS has got its own advantages and disadvantages. HIIT has got its own advantages and disadvantages. It totally depends what you need from your body, what you need from yourself. Okay, so guys, this was all about HIIT and LISS. Till the time I'm not coming back with my another video, stay fit, stay happy.